By the late 1980s, downtown Golden was caught in a downward spiral of dilapidated buildings, high vacancy, crumbling infrastructure, and poor street appeal. Golden had great bones, as they say, with historic buildings dating from the late 1800s. It had a walkable downtown, and it's nestled between the Table Mountains and the foothills with Clear Creek running through its center. It is just minutes from Denver and an hour from the mountains. By 1989, though, downtown Golden was in desperate need of some flesh and blood. To add that vitality, Golden City Council created the Golden Urban Renewal Authority, or GURA, in 1989, and for the next few years, the city completely rebuilt its main street called Washington Avenue. This project upgraded water, sewage, and drainage, changed parking from angled to parallel, installed wider sidewalks with brick pavers, trees, and planters, and replaced the highway-style lighting with antique acorn-type lamps. Creating GURA and the new streetscape set the stage for downtown Golden's renaissance over the next generation. It went from ghost town to destination town. For nearly 25 years now, GURA has been working with public and private partners to revitalize downtown using a comprehensive yet flexible and responsible approach to urban renewal. Brick and mortar projects have been GURA's primary focus, but supporting other soft elements has also been fundamental to the vitality of today's downtown Golden. We're going to take you on a quick tour of GURA's projects to show you urban renewal, Golden style. In the mid-90s, Mitchell Elementary was moved out of downtown, leaving behind a primary lot for redevelopment. Over time, GURA purchased the land, and because it was non-taxable school property, GURA was able to use nearly 100% of the increment revenue to pay its loan for the land purchase and other development subsidies. This was GURA's first major redevelopment project, which created 78 new residential condos, about 100,000 square feet of new commercial space in 2 buildings, and a 315-space shared private and public parking garage. The Golden Gem Cinema entertained theater and moviegoers for more than 60 years, until it closed in the late 70s. The building was extensively remodeled for commercial mixed use, with a $350,000 sales and property tax increment agreement from GURA. Today the cinema is gone, but Golden Gem is now home to Starbucks, Snarf's, and the Thai Monkey Club on the first floor, and 2 upper floors of prized office space. Property tax generated from this site increased over 300%. Bent Gate Mountaineering opened in 1994, selling premium outdoor gear and taking advantage of a great need for such a store, since Golden is home to great rock climbing and mountaineering. It quickly outgrew its first location and moved to a much larger space in a derelict office building on Washington Avenue. The dilapidated building presented structural and financial challenges, and that's where GURA stepped in with a $77,000 sales and property tax increment package, representing about 10% of the project costs. Today, Bent Gate is a star of downtown retail in Golden and has a strong national client base as well. Sales have increased more than 700% in Bent Gate's new location. The former Hested's building was home to a neglected department store and a dry cleaning site that had PCE soil and ground water contamination. It sat there mostly vacant for nearly 30 years and was a big black eye on the otherwise revitalized downtown area. GURA provided a direct subsidy, purchased and remediated the contaminated land, and built a 268-space public parking garage, all of which were needed to make the project a reality. GURA's contributions totaled about $7 million toward the $25 million project. Now, the site is home to 35 new families and a dozen new businesses that would not have come to Golden without GURA's support. Tax revenue from this site has increased from about $18,000 to over $300,000. GURA has also contributed tax increment financing to many other projects on a smaller scale. GURA added to the ambiance of downtown with projects like citizen-supplied photo banners, business directories integrated with the web, public art, recycling bins that also direct people to shops off the main drag, and a new arch facing the Coors Brewery, designed to catch the attention of the 300,000 brewery visitors each year. The work is far from over. As the times change, so do the needs of Downtown Golden. GURA is working with the City of Golden on a community process to reevaluate the streetscape for the needs of the next generation, while still embracing the city's vibrant history. So, what is there to do in Golden, you ask? GURA has learned that arts and cultural attractions are vital to the success of a destination town. As a result, GURA has provided substantial grant funding to several of the major art and cultural institutions downtown, such as Miners Alley Playhouse, the American Mountaineering Center, and the Foothills Arts Center, which recently had major exhibits including Chihuly and Degas. Golden has 10 museums, all within walking distance of each other. Collectively, organizations such as these bring more people to town than any other single industry or entity. Sometimes all a business needs is a new facade, and GURA has helped business owners upgrade their look. Other upgrades take a little more work, so GURA has provided initial architectural drawings and 100% demolition grants to get projects started. In one case, GURA funded a project to deconstruct bricks from a historic facade by hand and replace them by hand in the newly constructed building. Every project helps to attract visitors and keep them coming back. Two very popular upgrades to businesses these days are energy efficiency and a good website. But most businesses don't have the time or money to invest in these money-making endeavors. GURA understands these constraints and has responded with user-friendly grants, loans, and some hand-holding to make these positive changes. For every energy-efficient dollar saved and every dollar earned over the web, the net effects helps maintain downtown's revitalization and prevent backsliding back into a ghost town. GURA has awarded nearly 60 website grants, 19 energy efficiency and renewable energy grants, and at least a dozen exterior sign grants, among others. You can dress up a downtown, but if no one comes to see it, the efforts are wasted. Golden is a small fish at the edge of a big pond, so we must do everything we can to bring more attention to our side of the Denver metro area. That's why GURA supports regional, national, and even international events. The visitors and free exposure in the press that come with such events has been essential to downtown's success over the past decade. GURA also partners with the City of Golden, which actively markets and promotes Golden. Now, the iconic arch that welcomes people to Golden is known by visitors from all over the state and the world. GURA has needed every minute of the past 25 years to build up its increment revenue, most of which has returned directly or indirectly into downtown projects. GURA contributed about $17 million directly, which has leveraged many times this amount in private investment. It is also worth noting that between 1989 and 2012, the base property taxes going to Jefferson County, the City of Golden, and Jefferson County schools have all doubled. This revenue will double again upon the cessation of the downtown project after 2015. Golden is now an attractive place for people to live, work, and play, which also makes it attractive to investors. Whoever you might be, it is better to be you in Downtown Golden.